Good day, everyone, and welcome to Maya Studios. Um, Today, we are starting our series on the HTML, and we are going to go through the basic overview of HTML. So, let's start. HTML actually stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language, and unlike a scripting or programming language that uses scripts and stuff to perform functions, a markup language uses tags. Sorry, a markup language uses tags to identify content. Now let's go to the basic HTML document structure. Although various versions of HTML has been released over the years, we have the almost recent, which is HTML4. Then the recent one we have now is HTML5. So when we go through all versions of HTML that has been produced down the years, we found out that HTML basics remain the same. A proper HTML document starts with the HTML tag at the top and in the beginning and the ending. There are various kind of tags. There are tags that we have block elements, we have inline elements. Inline elements are elements that come out that you can add on a line of code, while block elements have to start on a new line. You can't add them as you write a full statement on a as you're writing a statement on a line. You can't add block elements there. You have to separate them out and start to write. You have to write them on a new line. And examples of the block elements are the div. But basically, we should know that it's a proper and ideal HTML document basically starts with an HTML tag at the beginning and at the end. So every other thing in the whole of the document is surrounded by the HTML tag. So HTML is the basic. Actually, HTML is just used to define the structure of a web application. By web application, I also mean a web page or a website. So HTML is the basic language. I don't actually count it as a programming language, but it can also be counted as a programming language. But HTML generally is the language that is used to mark up hypertext, that is to define the structure of a website. So getting back to the structure of an HTML document, we have declared that it must start with an HTML then tag at the beginning and at the end. Then after the opening tag of the HTML document, we have the head tag, which follows immediately, and the head of the HTML file contains all of the non-visual elements that help make the page work. So I don't want to refer to them as back end, but they generally contains all of the non-visual elements that help make the page work, like the title. If you want to use an external CSS script for an HTML document, it's the link for such a script is embedded in the head tag. So the head section element will be discussed more later. The third basic element in the structure of an HTML document is the body tag. First, we have the HTML tag itself, then the head tag, now the body tag. The body tag contains Actually, it follows immediately after it follows the head tag, and it contains all visual structural elements which are contained in the web application or website. So every visual elements of the website are contained in the body tag, such as headings, paragraphs, lists, quotes, images, and links. So there are a lot of things that the body tag contains, but basically the body tag defines the main content of the HTML document. In the next episode, we will continue from the paragraphs. We are going into HTML basics, and we are going to start with paragraphs. Please pardon me for the breakage and the rough explanation. Till next time, see you guys.